All right, loosen that up a tiny bit right here. Wow. Oh. And, ooh. Real quick, punch over to our radar and you'll see the couplet that we've got on our velocity here. Look at that. Wow. This is it right here. And if I zoom that in really tight, man, look at the couplet, Luke.
That's impressive.
That is just about West Center Road, Highway 275. And I mentioned West Shores. That is this area right here that I'm zoomed in on tight there. So it is just about there. Confirmed tornado. See it right here. You see the swirl. Let's just loosen up a little bit. Wow. All right. Still churning, swirling. There are a lot of developments out there. Look at that. The whole thing. All right, and don't punch it up yet, but if you look at the other cameras, what does the Charles Schwab camera look like? What does the camera at, look at the incredible motion we've got through here. Look at that. Again, this is 192nd in West Dodge, and we're looking off to the southwest. So this is, you can't see the ground, so it could just be a funnel, but I don't think so. Let me see what the correlation coefficient. It looks like we've got some debris showing up in that area. So I'm sure it's on the ground. Look at the funnel here. Tornado right there, swirling. Oh boy. All right, we still have oh, look at the couplet there, Luke. So violent rotation, you see the little funnels rotating around, one here, one there, another one right here, still spinning here. Look at that. Still just kind of hanging right in our view. The storm itself is moving slowly to the northeast. If you're in the Elkhorn area, this is headed towards you. If you're downtown Omaha, if you are South Omaha, you're going to be okay from this. Look at that. So this is what we call a multiple vortex tornado. These are the vortices that are all spinning around and occasionally touching down, producing damage, but the whole thing is part of a larger circulation that's occurring there. So I'm guessing this is our best view of the cameras here if the Charles Schwab doesn't look like that. It's a little higher up, but farther away, so it probably doesn't have that great view. Very unfortunate. Again, this is coming into a populated area out here where this storm is at. See right here. Live view from 192nd and West Dodge, and we're seeing a tornado in the Omaha Metro during the day. We'll have to widen that one out a little bit here for the first time in a while here, but again, right there. So this will give you a good view. That is West Dodge. Here's the tornado, and again, I believe this is very near the West Shores area. 204th Street, kind of between, right around Pacific, between Pacific and Dodge. Wow. So this is it. So there is the debris and the funnel and the tornado. There's a ridge right here where over the ridge is the Elkhorn River, so it drops off. So we can't see that at the moment, but obviously tornado right here coming through West Omaha. And still a super impressive look. So again, this is just about to cross Dodge. Really quick, if you can punch up our radar just for a second, or graphics. This is it right here. So it's crossing, and our camera is right about here. So it's looking there. So this is where the tornado's at. Go back to the view again. This is far west Omaha, went over the West Shores area, now crossing over Dodge, just west of Elkhorn here, but coming into Elkhorn, and there's a huge area where we've got this tornado showing up here. The base of the cloud looks like it's on the ground, and unfortunately, when there's this much stuff on the ground, that just tells you there's a lot of debris. Camera's shaking because it's sort of windy right there, but this is looking west, and the placement of that is just between where Highway 275 goes off to the north and 228th Street on the map. And here it is right here. continuing to track up. This is going to hit West Elkhorn and Waterloo. Waterloo is going to be about on the edge of the pass. So here we go. This is moving pretty quick now. It's gone just north of West Dodge and 275, and now it's right in through here. Wonder what our camera, our tower cam looks like. Does that have a good view? Because we're huge cloud here. Wow. All right. So let's widen this out a little bit. So you're looking off to the west. We show this view sometimes. This is the hospital. Youngman Lake is right through here. And then the tornado is on the ground right through here. So just about near Waterloo, between Waterloo and Elkhorn, this thing is going to track. Wow, I hope everybody in that west part of the metro. Here's Elkhorn, that is looking off to, I'm guessing, the north, south. Well, that's a bad spot. So that is kind of coming right in that direction. Incredible view. If you punch up our graphics dual pole real quick, you'll see the blob that we have of debris. Oh, look at this camera. Live view from the Methodist Women's Hospital. Look at that right there. It's just sucking up stuff. I mean, there's debris. You can see it out here. You know you've got houses in there. Look at it swirling right here. Look at that. Wow. Let's just stay with this here. I mean, this is hitting Elkhorn, West Elkhorn, between Blondo and Maple right now, and between 204th Street and 228th Street. This is where the tornado is located, right here. Awful. All right, so here we are looking down toward the base. If you widen that out, you know, one of the things we worry about sometimes is that the circulation will sort of get rained out and then a new one will develop here. So we're kind of watching the outside edge of this here as well. So a huge swath of damage, unfortunately, right over the west part of Omaha, kind of right between Waterloo, Elkhorn, went through West Shores. This is the blob of damage here right now. There's Elkhorn, which is, you know, that the center, we'll say, is at Maple and 204th Street. Not exactly, but close enough. And there's Waterloo, and this is all debris. So looking at that, it's a fairly wide, nearly a mile wide swath of debris that's showing up on the radar. And then the velocity still showing you this incredible couplet. Very strong toward, very strong away, right at Maple and 204th Street right here. So our camera, 192nd and Dodge, is just, you know, less than a mile from that. Look at this view.
And Bill, it looks like they expanded the warning box, and it now includes Douglas, Harrison, Pottawatomie, Saunders, and Washington County.
Gotcha, Luke. So that, just a bigger area, hoping that, it will somehow weaken. We got a new tornado warning down here? We do. Possible tornado Cass County into Sarpy County, another cell, kind of coming up from the southwest. This one right here, you see the hook right there. This is the confirmed tornado though, and we still have the debris ball. Look at that. That's still a blob of debris in the air. It doesn't mean the tornado's still on the ground, but there's still the debris right here, and that is right there by Elkhorn, Maple and Fort Street, just north of Maple, right over Fort Street, and that says County Road 80. Pardon me, Highway 31 is about here, Fort to Ida Street. So that's debris. Let's get back onto the camera, which has been showing that so very well as it's moved across the metro. Still right here, huge swirling thunderstorm, rotating thunderstorm, a supercell thunderstorm producing the tornado that we know has occurred in the western part of Omaha, far west Omaha, and then tracking up between Elkhorn now and Bennington is going to be pretty close here if this thing cycles back and possibly produces another funnel. We can't really tell from this view Do we have the camera at Crown Point? Is that not giving us a view here? 72nd and Crown, looking west out Fort Street, so that'll be the view. Hard to see here because this is Fort Street right here. If you just zoom out on that line, because that's where the radar is showing it's at, Fort Street, north of Fort and Ida. So right about here at the base of that cloud is where the circulation is showing up on the radar. Yeah, we don't want to pan. I just want to zoom in if I could. Easy for me to say, I realize here, but so we're trying to look. Yeah, it's hard to see within the view there, but that's the location, far northwest part of the Omaha Metro. Great view here. This is that camera at 192nd and West Dodge, and looking north. Still looks really impressive on our radar. And I would say that the best velocity is right there at Ida Street and 204th Street. And then that's going to be coming up, you know, if you're in that west part of Bennington, there's some huge developments out there. That's headed your way, according to our radar. Not sure why that's not 180th Street. Oh, it is. I see. There's a little, the road takes a turn there, but this is debris up in here. Rainwood Road, and again, coming to the west part of Bennington, there's a huge lake development out here, just west of Bennington, and this is a rain-wrapped tornado in here. This is still debris, damage. It's swirling. There's our live look at Super Doppler 7 radar. Here's the velocity couplet. And again, right through here, there's the current look. Wow. 180th and Bennington Road, our best couplet right there. I'm pretty sure this is a huge lake development. Yeah, this is right in through here. There are huge houses right there, and this storm, this correlation coefficient, is going right over the top of that thing. I'm hopeful that maybe something will happen, but it doesn't look like it. This is debris right over this gigantic development there. It's plowing through a populated area with, you know, very large homes out there. There are many, many $1-million homes in the Omaha area, but there's a big concentration of them right there. Live reflectivity, the velocity, still very impressive. Toward and away, cross county line into Washington County, right here. And this is the correlation coefficient. Still have debris showing up in this area here. Almost a worst case scenario here where that storm touched down and then looked like it just kept on going all the way across Douglas County. And it looked impressive from the velocity standpoint, like there was a very tight couplet of toward and away, very close. This case right here, we've got a good look at damage apparently. North of Lincoln, there you can see. Gardner Industries, wow.
So this is Northwest 98th Street?
North
is right in between Lincoln and Waverly, if you're on that stretch of Highway 6 looking to the east.
Northwest 98th Street, north of Waverly.
West of Waverly.
West of Waverly,
east of Lincoln.
All right, Bill, go ahead and take it away. You've got a damage update for us?
Yeah, it looks like 212th and Fowler. A guy says half of his house is gone. This would be an Elkhorn address, just
north of Elkhorn Middle School, it looks like.
Southeast of Fort and 216th.
Okay. Yeah, I'm certain we're going to have many, many damage reports, unfortunately, from that Elkhorn area, Waterloo, and then western parts of far western Douglas County. That area I mentioned, West Shore subdivision, looked like it was on the ground near that, just east of there, and then crossed 275 and up into Waterloo and Elkhorn. This is a live look at the velocity sweep. Green is toward, wow, and red is away. I mean, Luke, if you can, what's the gate to gate on this one here? What is this green toward and red away, like these two spikes right there? So that's away from Omaha. 53, these are inbound values.
In your 32 years, doing this, you've never seen something like this.
Well, we haven't seen a major tornado, or it looks like has been a major tornado, cross over the Omaha metro and all these popular areas. Let's go to this live look.